widget. Okay, everything seems to be good now. Let's go live. All right. See that we're live here, but I'm not sure we're actually live yet on YouTube. Okay. Let me refresh YouTube. Okay. Oh. Should be working now. Okay, I gotta get used to this lag delay. And I can hear audio, so I'm sure you guys are hearing the duplication of that. But all right, so we don't know if I had a bit of a preamble before this, if that is going to be over on the replay, but it was just me rambling on. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of re-talk about a little bit of what I talked about already. So welcome to the first Critics, Not Cynics podcast live stream. We're doing our Halloween live stream. Figured what better way to kick off our first testing on a live stream than doing a Halloween themed gaming stream. So we're covering the Dark Pictures Anthology Man of Medan, the first in the Dark Pictures Anthology series. They had their most recent release of House of Ashes, which I did just finish on console. I do have it on PC as well. But I finished it on console this weekend. I really enjoyed it, really liked it, especially the twist. I'm still going to say probably right now, Little Hope is going to be my favorite of this series, although I'm really intrigued in their season 1 finale, The Devil Within Me, I believe is what it's called. But yeah, we figured out what best way to, really kind of kick off Halloween than to do a gaming stream of Man of Medan. And if you're familiar and subscribed to the channel, you would have seen our Let's Play part 1, which was just doing the intro. So if you haven't seen that video, we do have a playlist, and this live stream which should be going into that playlist after it processes and everything goes well. To continue it on, we do plan on doing more kind of like Let's Plays with some video games, stuff that we're really interested in, and hopefully at some point can get some other people, Pat, Leslie maybe at some point, into the game or playing on a game or experiencing the game with us. So, I welcome everyone to the stream. I hope everyone enjoys this and has fun. I will, as I see it right now, I need to go back and get the live chat back up on my other monitor. So if people do hop in and they want to say some stuff, and yes, that is also me in the live chat. Just was testing it out, making sure I could see it and everything would come through. So occasionally I'll be taking a look over there if I see anything pop up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get back into it. So as I said, we've already kind of done the very beginning of the game, but like nothing major was missed if you've missed that first part, or if you want to go watch that first part before you watch this one. So and then we're gonna continue to play through past the live stream. We'll do separate videos again, kind of like a part 3, part 4, however long it takes to actually complete the game, and we will do one for each of these games. So but probably by the time we get it done, who knows, maybe the last game will be out and we'll be able to play that one as well. So let's go ahead and dive in. And I would like to hear from anyone if they are familiar with this series or not familiar with this series, more specifically the Dark Pictures Anthology stuff. I've been a huge fan of what they've done with this game series, going all the way back till Until Dawn. I just think they have a really cool concept and are doing something really cool with this. Good, it picked up right where we left off in our first part, so that's always a plus. So there's no really duplicate footage between the two. This is where we're going to get introduced to our main cast of characters. Brad. See, now the character traits, like, they're supposed to be important, but I mean, outside of, like, I still decide what I want the responses to be, so, like, I don't know that they actually play too much of a thing. Now, one thing I've noticed, and I would love for someone else to confirm this or say I'm crazy.
If we run out, we can always call back up.
So,
like, his brother here,
I've never been down there before.
the one on the boat currently,
The water.
I believe is a
Diving.
character model that they reused
Maybe you could show me
for
how the pros do it.
House of Ashes,
Are you
along
serious?
with Joe and Charlie
Are you
from
serious?
the
You came out here
prologue
without
are
taking
also
any
in
lessons?
there. And I
Kind
believe
of,
also
yeah.
one of the characters from Little Hope. And I'm wondering if that's intentional. Let's see, let's go with Insecure.
It's what? It's embarrassing taking them by yourself.
I think it
embarrassing
gives
you
it
came all the
an
way out here
interesting
expecting me to hold your
interconnectivity between the stories and tells you that the stories are also just, you know, that they're part of a
Careful.
grander thing.
That dive cam is like super
Look,
expensive.
bro.
Now, sadly,
cool. What?
depending on,
Julian,
because I know
Conrad,
we're
or,
scheduled for
you
2
know,
hours.
how do I say it? Super
We'll see
fucking
how
loaded.
long, if we
So,
want to go a little bit
don't sweat the
further,
little
if,
stuff, man. It's not
you know,
cool.
some people jump
Don't
in
make
and
me regret letting you
are
tag
enjoying
along.
everything. We may go a little bit longer.
Dude,
I hope
know I'm
that
not,
we
like,
can get to kind of
the best
the
around new
more
people. Whatever.
more
Shut
of the
up.
story, more in-depth parts
You
of
gotta
the story.
Loosen up.
come on.
Instead of kind
Just
of
say
this
yeah
early
to
on,
everything on this
like
trip.
Wait.
exposition,
I want you
character
to have a
development.
good
Like, this
time.
is just setting
Okay,
up
well,
Alex and
what if
Brad's
somebody asked me to do something
relationship as
stupid,
well
like
as the other characters.
Run around naked or something.
Metaphorically. Just go with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't,
All right,
I
amigo.
wouldn't go around running
Calvary's
naked
almost here.
either.
Cool. Sorry I'm a little snappy. I'm just... We knew medical school would be stressful, you know?
Total shocker.
And man, the long distance thing with Julia, it's been rough.
And
Yeah, I
empathetic.
gotcha. It must be tough.
So I end
No
up
worries.
typically playing, like I said, so they give you those character
Yep.
traits because they're really
Right,
supposed to
cute.
have
Conrad
special
doesn't think we
impact
have enough
on
beer.
the
I guess I keep these
on
in an
the
undisclosed
actual
location.
Yeah.
character interactions, like the relationships and stuff. And I really don't pay attention to that too much when I play the game. I just respond how I feel like the
Hey.
characters should respond to each
So,
other. So
Can I get your input on something?
I mean,
what?
maybe I should
uh,
for a
Kind
different
of a
little
big thing I'm
outcome.
trying to make a decision
but-
about.
Oh well, we'll see.
About finishing med school?
No, but it's just kind of a big life choice, you know? I don't know what's the right thing to do.
Go with your gut.
Go with your gut. If it's right, you'll know.
And see, that little compass means I made a important choice that's going to come around later on. And if you are watching the live stream, feel free to interact in the chat. I would like to try to, interact with the community or with anybody that's going to ask questions.
Sorry.
Just ask that you
Connie,
be respectful
this
of
is
everyone
Alex.
else and,
Hey.
What's up,
and
man?
of the stream.
Conrad.
So,
Watch it,
yeah.
sis. Lady Killer, right here.
good old Sean Ashmore. I love Sean.
Good to finally meet you, Conrad. This is Brad, by the way, my little bro.
Hey,
Bradley! Feel like I already know you. I've heard so much about you.
So in my initial
yeah,
playthrough
likewise.
of this game, I think I got everyone out
Miss me.
Hey, man.
minus
Want to crack a cold one with me?
Every
two, maybe three characters. So we'll see how well I can do in this one if I can manage to actually get more people out. Let's go with relaxed.
Yeah, cool. Tight. I love beer.
I too love beer. I too am human.
Right on, Bradical. I like the cut of your
Ugh.
ship.
Radical.
It's jib.
Don't ruin it. You ever do any diving before?
Never.
No, actually. Never done it before.
Water virgin. Nice. Hey, we're gonna pop your chair.
Again, I gotta
together.
praise these games and the developers with the character models and the amount of work and effort they put into the character designs, because it
Where's
really
the old
makes them
crust
stand
bucket
apart
skipper
from
hanging?
a lot of other horror games. And I think it's something that really makes them special, especially when it comes to consideration. Like you might
I'd
want to
invite you to
criticize
make
them
yourselves
for
at
being
home,
short.
but,
You might want to criticize them for being cheap, like cost to buy. But
So is everybody
really,
on board and ready to go?
you get your bang for your buck. Like you're getting to play an actual like horror film. And the one thing that we always try to say when we're watching a horror film is that we're smarter than the characters within the horror film. But even when you're trying to make all the right choices, you still end up screwing up. So let's see how much I can screw up in this game. And there's the beer coming back up. And as I was speaking about the character models, I believe like Fliss, she might have been reused in House of Ashes as well. Now I don't know. Again, like I don't know if that's an interconnectivity thing or if that's more of like, hey, we're gonna save some money by reusing some of these character models and not get the actors back, because I do believe they have different voice actors if they are the same models. Because like here, Alex, I believe, is the same model as Nick in House of Ashes.
I'm just thinking about backup targets. In case
I
we
like
don't
to
find
think that
anything on the dive
there is a
Listen, to be
purpose
honest, I've
behind
never
that
heard of this
outside
you're
of
looking
like,
for.
yeah, it may
Usually
be
these things
born
are
of a
crawling with
necessity
divers.
to save money.
Yeah.
But I
is
think
different.
also
I'm just
it's
saying, if it gets too late, I know some
you
nice
can
places
do
where
that,
you can
but
just
also
take,
have it be of
a nice dive.
importance to the overall story. Let's go with that.
Brad did his homework. If he says the wreck's here, it's here.
Okay, look, you're the client. I'm just saying we don't have unlimited daylight.
I'm gonna go help Conrad and Julia with the camera.
And daylight's really important in House of Ashes.
What you got?
Feast your eyes on this.
Brad's calculations were right on the money.
Always bet on Brad.
Yeah, kid's a whiz. We should thank him. Fliss, we found a plane.
Yeah?
Yeah, looks like World War
plane, the
II.
plane.
We are ready to dive.
Technically, we should call this in to port authorities as an unreported wreck.
Well, technically.
Are you sure you don't want to do this the right way?
Why would we want to do it by the books?
Wait, are you saying we shouldn't dive?
The right way. Come on, what is this, kindergarten?
I had to bring it up.
If we just go down and take a look, who's gonna know?
Fine. As long as you're quick. And don't touch anything.
Oh, I just can't wait to be the first one down there. Can you imagine? Untouched?
And if you haven't watched the first video, or part one
We
of
should be
our
ready to get you
playthrough,
guys in the water in a few.
one thing
I'll
I
set up the
mentioned
tank.
was the
The boys will do the final check.
curator cut,
Take a look
which
at the
is
camera. See if you can find
the
anything
same
useful.
game,
Righto.
but now you play it from
Hey, maybe you
the
should check
other
on your
character's
bro.
perspective. So usually, like, okay, we saw how it opened up with Brad talking to Alex first. It inverses it, so you're Alex on the boat talking to Brad, and you get different dialogue choices. And that's one thing I really, really like about
Ellie might be a way in.
about
There's a little
that
gap in the
curator
tail.
cut. Now I can't
Take a
say
look.
I've actually played the curator cut a whole lot. I have a little bit on Man of Medan, but I haven't redone it for like Little Hope or House of Ashes, like especially since I just completed House of Ashes. It just is it's an interesting aspect. I think it's also a way to give you more replayability, even though you're playing the same game. You're getting a different playthrough. Wasn't I supposed to find something in that? Because I thought I was supposed to be finding the entrance.
Hey.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah, this is the one thing to get used to is the mouse
Almost
and
got the
keyboard.
gear good to go.
So I apologize for any jerky movements. Interested.
Need an extra hand? Never used a rebreather before.
I think we're in good shape. It's probably not a bad idea for you to have a clue how these things work. Gotta say, not too happy with our captain at the moment.
Let's go a little stern.
Yeah, I know. Let's just play cool for now.
Cool? Why?
There's no point in antagonizing her.
If she tries to keep me from doing this
yeah,
dive
it's
one
best
more
to
time,
not antagonize
that's it.
the one person that can
Gloves
take you
off.
back
That's
or
fair.
just
Just
strand you in the middle of
don't
the
force
ocean
your
if she
hand.
really wanted to.
All right, I'm gonna get these rebreathers set up, and then we'll go through the final steps together.
Cool.
Well, bam.
Just holler at us when you're ready.
And I would also like to just quickly, before moving on a little bit more in the
I'm
game,
almost done with
want to
these.
promote our Dune review,
Hey.
which will be coming
Hey,
out
Mac.
on Monday.
Man,
Thankfully, we were
good
able
stuff on the
to
camera.
actually figure out what was going on with it, what issues we were having in that aspect. There were just settings that I hadn't taken care of. And we got I think what was a really, really good review. It's long. We did about an hour and 20 minutes. So with our intro and everything, I think it came out to be about an hour and 25 minutes. But I think we really delved into the subject and gave it a really good, thorough analysis. So be looking forward to that on Monday. All episodes of the podcast pre-recorded, release on midnight Monday morning. If you weren't aware of that, it releases on all the platforms, on iTunes, on Podbean, all that stuff. All right, so Felicite, I say that wrong, Dubois, born 10/3/83, diver numbers 9146-OW, birthday, she's 5'8", 120 pounds, brown eye color, brown hair color. The instructor identified on the rear is authorized to conduct classes in the designate specialty as sanctioned by Dive Master Federation. Expires 12/31.
This doesn't look kosher.
Uh-oh. Is there something not right about that? Let's talk to Fliss.
Hi.
You know, we have rules out here for a reason. You guys gotta respect that.
I ain't gotta respect nothing.
Yeah, sorry about before. Everybody's just a little... We've been planning this whole thing for a while now.
I get it. But there are rules, and laws, and customs. These rules are all pretty basic stuff. How much experience do you have with these kind of dives?
Let's say... Let's be suspicious.
How experienced are you?
Excuse me?
I mean, I know what your fake credentials say, but I don't know the truth.
Were you snooping around? You don't trust me? The fake certificate is only temporary.
Trust her.
My old one expired, and renewal out here is like extortion,
Hey guys,
okay?
tanks are ready.
This dive is
Thanks
supposed
a
to
lot.
bankroll the fees.
But that's not exactly following the rules now, is it? So I guess that applies to all of us.
For all you know, this could be a war grave. Disturbing it would be illegal and immoral.
Let's go
Come on.
belligerent.
You see anyone else out here? Who's gonna know?
We logged our route at the harbor. If someone sees it's been disturbed, it ain't gonna be hard to put 2 and 2 together. Especially if some little souvenirs show up online. You know what? I can't stop you. Just respect the rules down there. Don't do anything stupid that'll get my ass in trouble.
Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So she's not too happy with us.
Hey,
Hello. You know how to use that?
no. Not really.
You might want to just let it do its thing.
All right. Let's go down into the hold. And I think, yep.
Huh. What am I
See, this is a nice little thing with it too. Is and I never find them all, but if you find these certain pictures or items, you get like a quick premonition of something that could happen, and so it gives you a little bit of a warning that you might be able to avoid a character death or something really negative to happen to a character. Let's check on Brad.
What's up? How you doing?
Sorry, that brewski got the better of me.
Sympathetic.
Hey, all part of the adventure.
Sorry for putting a damper on things.
No worries, dude. Take more than that just to screw up the trip. Just get some rest. Come back when you're feeling better.
Now, the one thing I don't think gets explained really well in this, I mean, they have a little bit of an exposition about it a little bit later, but like the real purpose that they're out here in the middle of the ocean, like doing this diving.
I'm not sure Julia left anything on the mainland.
Some fancy perfume.
This only smelled as good as it cost. At least it made her happy.
Shroud of Innocence. Oh, you know what? That might actually have... I guess I didn't hold on to it long enough. Let's see if I can check that again. I think that this has... No, I don't want the... don't want the perfume again. I want the book. Okay, let's hold on to this longer. A must-read for anyone with an interest in the Salem witch trials of 1692. I'm pretty certain that this book has a connection to the second game, Little Hope. Because Little Hope has a little bit to deal with, like the Salem witch trials. Okay, so that's everything in here. Nope, this way. Right. And one thing we always want to wish you here at the podcast too is we hope everyone has a very happy and safe Halloween tomorrow. It's always my favorite. It's my favorite holiday, as anyone in my family or friends know. I mean, even though horror is all year round for me, see, this is the one thing I don't like getting used to is the WASD movement. Horror is the genre I prefer the most.
This is the rebreather. Way cooler
I just love
than
it.
a regular scuba
I have my
setup.
sister to
It
blame
takes
for
all
that.
CO2
So Beth,
that
if
you
you're
normally
checking
just
this out
exhale
at
into
any
the
point
water,
or
and
checking this on the
instead,
replay,
it gets totally reused. Then
it's all your
reduces
fault for showing me
decompression time
Friday
on
the
your way out.
13th, even though you
Stay
still to
in
this
here.
day deny that you ever showed me Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Also,
check
because I know they're
done.
watching, or at least my brother is watching, give a shout out to my brother Matt. He's been on the podcast before. We've done a couple reviews together. Found out that we actually have another
Thanks for setting me straight.
movie that we need to cover because we covered the
Okay,
first
you little
one.
clown
But
fishes.
he is going to be on the
See what this is
podcast
up to.
You behave,
later on in
Connie.
November when we cover Ghostbusters Afterlife. So I know he is really looking forward to that film. Let's see. Let's go with Shock Stick.
going in or what?
Like, I know the wait is interminable, but soon.
I got the bang stick.
Yeah, I heard that about you.
Ha ha.
All right, kids.
You ever have to use one?
Good to
On
go.
a shark? Nope.
Just remember the rules, please.
Let's go ahead and take this too, just to be
You're
safe.
on camera. I'll take the wheels.
Let's get a before photo.
Man, I really hope I'm right about the character models being reused in House of Ashes for a specific reason. Because I just kind of noticed it, like, just when I started playing it, I'm like, that looks like Joe. That looks like Charlie. That looks like Alex, you know. And then the Clarice in House of Ashes looks like one of the characters in House of Ashes. I just can't, or not House of Ashes. Looks like from Little Hope, and I just can't remember the character's name at this moment.
More or less.
And quite frankly, this is going to be the hardest part of the game.
Too bad Fliss is so tight.
She acts like we're going to ransack.
Even on
the plane.
console, the swimming part's not the
Hey,
best. in this.
souvenir would be cool.
It's not like one tiny little thing would hurt anybody. I won't tell if you won't.
Not like they can scan the wreck every night at sundown. There. That shape. That's gotta be it.
Whoa. That is, like, way bigger than I thought.
Damn. It's pretty intact too.
And also knowing my brother
This
is
is
a
a fucking
fan of
remarkable
World War
find.
II, of World War II history,
Find a way in.
some of this setting would be very interesting to him since, again, if you watch the first part of this playthrough,
Howdy,
you know,
Captain.
it picked up right at the
You
end of
fancy
World
a
War
pint for your
II, and
second
we were
command?
on a World War II
You
ship, which is
are
where
not my
we'll end
second
up
command,
here
third
at some
command.
point
No.
Fresh
with
into
these
your cabin,
characters.
Still a no.
Your well-paying, dashingly handsome, seafaring client is requesting
And
the
yes,
pleasure of
to
your
anyone
company over
watching
a
who's not,
frosty
again,
amber
not
liquid.
familiar with the game, that is Sean Ashmore.
Sure. Why not?
Plays the nice jokester character of the game. If I don't screw something up, I won't kill him early. But I know when my playthrough on console,
Pretty nice ride
I
you
got
got
him
here.
killed later on, and
Where'd
I
you get
felt
the
really
cash?
bad about it. Let's go subdued.
It's a long story. It's complicated and it's really difficult to explain.
Well, I'm a complicated guy. Try me.
Well, it involves at least several trips to the bank and signing of big stacks of paper with large numbers on them.
So you took out a loan.
You know, you're smarter than you look.
If you're interested, maybe my family can make an investment in your business.
That's very kind of you to offer. I suppose we could have that conversation.
She needs the money.
You know what? I better spend some time keeping the Duke of Milan shipshape.
Aye, aye.
All right.
Weather looks clear.
Does it though?
I'll have to keep an eye on those clouds.
Thought so.
Uh-oh. It's getting mighty crowded out here.
It's what tends to happen when you do things that you shouldn't be doing. Let's check on Brad if we can.
How's
Yep.
it going?
Knocked out by cold frosty. Man, I feel like such a wimp.
Sympathetic.
Hey, it's your vacation. You're allowed to overdo it.
I am officially
And of
starting
course,
a
as
temperance
anyone
club,
knows, I
Party
don't
of
overdo
One.
it on my
Lifetime
vacations. So
membership. Hope the lovebirds are having the time of their
I'm
lives
very
down
much
there.
a Brad character in real life.
What do you know about this wreck?
Just rumors and theories. Got
Besides
tired
the
of the
glasses,
speculation
of
and
course.
wanted to see if there was actually anything there.
What got you into World War II?
Just stuff I read about in school.
Yeah, see, so
Then I
this
found
is
out my
kind of
grandpa was in
like
the Navy.
the
Got lots of
exposition of
medals.
why they're out there, but
Wanted
it
to understand
just
what he'd
doesn't.
been through. Got me hooked.
It doesn't give me enough for them to be like scheduling this
You can actually use all those
whole
old World War
expedition
II
out
stories
there
to
and
help them
diving
find
for
the
this
sites?
plane.
Yeah.
Like,
You know, when they started
I feel like
diving,
there needed to
I
be a
realized that
better
could be a
reason.
pretty
Like
good
they
resource.
mentioned that their
I knew a lot
grandfather
about
was in
where
World War
planes would
II,
go, shipping
but
routes.
like there's
We
no
make a lot of
connection
connections. Alex and Julia have done a
necessarily
lot of
to
dives, but I
him and
gotta
this
say,
plane.
finding this plane takes the cake.
Huh. Gotta get back up top. Check you later.
Okay. I think we can go in the store now. Yep. And we got another premonition to look at. See, so that's
Why
one
do I
way that
keep these
Conrad can
around?
die. Or get away. Just, you gotta have to play it just right. But see, I think I'm gonna try to not have him get away, just because like once he leaves the game, if he leaves that early, it just takes away a lot from the game, like a lot of character interactions, special moments, comedy, and like some really cool moments. If you've seen the tweet I put out for this, the kind of nurse scary face scene is specifically with him. So get used to the movie.
Hey there. How's it hanging?
Relax.
You look like you're taking full advantage of your relaxation time.
I'm a man
I
of
have
many
tried to set
talents.
them up in this game, like as a couple.
It's too bad charm is not among them.
Ah, but my charm is like a boomerang. You think it's gone right over your head until smack, you're out cold.
That makes
See what
no
I mean?
sense.
He's got so much character to him.
I have to keep track of the dive, but I'd be happy to continue this conversation later when I can give you my full attention. In private?
Private, just chatting it up, you and I in the old conversational intercourse.
A pint of frosty amber. I just unlocked an achievement. Probably because I made them be friendly. And this is where things start to get a little suspicious, I believe. Well, I thought so. Because we picked up that stuff on the radar. Let's just... I mean, there's nothing to really glean from this, but let's just take a
Wow.
look.
That is not your everyday wreck. I hope those clowns don't get me in trouble.
Let's try to talk to Conrad again. Come on. This will get me killed later on in the game.
Well, hello there, Captain. Can I do something for you?
I can think of a few things.
Oh, do tell.
Maybe later, if you stay on my good side.
I'm trying to remember now. Is there something else?
Hello again, little blip.
Okay.
What you doing all the way out here?
There it is. There it is.
What's that about?
That is not the Coast Guard. So we're not under arrest.
How should we handle
So
this?
that's the good news. What's the bad news?
This feels off. Just be quiet and don't say anything stupid, okay?
But that's his job. His job is to be stupid.
Guys, you gotta keep back. We've got divers in the water.
Hey, we got damage here. You see this? Look at our
Yeah,
boat.
and
We can
he's
take
the
care of this, man.
Akkadian
It's not
in
a
House of
problem.
Ashes.
What do you think? Like, $10 cover it?
Oh, Conrad.
Oh, whoops, my bad. Let's make it 20. Well, shoot, you think it's more like 30? I can do 30.
Gives it kind of American Horror
All right,
Story
you
feel,
guys
where you have
drive
the
a
same
hard
actors
bargain, but I'm with
playing,
you. Here.
you know,
Just throw in the whole
different
pot.
characters throughout each of the seasons. So I'm really interested to see if that ends up having a point later on in the season finale, which will probably come out probably next October. They were supposed to come out like once a quarter, I think. That was their original intention. But I'm fine with it doing the rate that it's doing right now. All right. It's so spoopy.
Conrad said one of the pictures showed an opening.
Conrad, really?
Really? On the rear turret.
Huh. Good on ya, Connie. The turret. We can get in through there.
And I am going to be coming up to one of my first quick time events, and I hope I do not screw it up. Oh, I almost did. Whew.
Whoa, careful. Could be dangerous.
That can give you tetanus. Really bad
ladies
tetanus.
first?
Okay. No, there's some stuff.
Can I just take a second to say, holy shit, Alex, we did it.
Oh, there it is.
I mean, can you believe it?
Actually, I don't think I've caught this before. Oh, no, I have. I've seen that premonition before. Nope, that's the same one. I don't need to see it again. I thought I was looking at something else. I guess that's the same picture. And I'll do my best, because there is documents and stuff that you can find. I'll do my best to read them all off and not sound completely stupid when I do it, but...
Julia, leave it. You'd have to take your gear off to get in there. Not worth it. That pipe's pretty tight.
Oh, I'm going to
What if
do
you
it.
get stuck without your rebreather?
Don't be such a gonad. I'll be fine.
Gonad? Seriously? Am I dead? What's happening?
Well,
With
she's
a little edgelord.
going to be a badass. Same diff. Hey, I actually managed to do it without an issue. This type of equipment, I know it exists. That just amazes me that you can then lock that seal and it drains any water that's
You do
caught in your
something
mask.
stupid down here? That's it. One chance. You get that?
YOLO.
I know what I'm doing, okay? I don't need a lifeguard.
That wasn't the answer or the response I wanted to go to. Searching in progress. Searched area 1, clear. Searched area 2, clear. Searched area 3, clear.
They were on their way to help out a ship.
Might that be the ship we're going to find later on? Methinks so. And that's a bullet. I
Bullet
found a
holes.
secret.
All down the fuselage. Brad's gonna flip when he sees this.
All right. I know there's another document. I think. Is that it right there? No. That's up there. There it is.
Check it out. They reconfigured the bomb rack to hold lifeboats.
Interesting.
One of the rescue boats is missing. Think they were using it?
Let's see what else we can find.
What else can we find down here? Oh, there's something right here.
Good God.
He has not aged well. Poor guy.
Ugh. He's holding something. Wow. What the hell happened here?
Well, since you
look,
found
things-
anti-aircraft
they
shells,
knew
I
they
would
were
say they got
goners.
shot down. Just saying. Let's see. I could have sworn there was another document, but I guess not.
You hear that?
Let's check it out.
I hear nothing. I'm glad I got my new mouse pad. It's making it a lot easier on the mouse responsiveness. Now I just need to get my new mouse. He's got a gun.
Whoa!
Barracuda.
I think I wet my wetsuit.
Life gives you lemons.
Ew.
Well, you are the one who said you peed yourself, sir.
Pilot and co-pilot. Gotta be. Plane crash not high on my list of ways to perish. Easy now. This stuff's been down here a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, Julia! Oh my God! Just don't touch anything else,
That's
please.
what you call not being smart. Yes, I did it, but it's not smart.
We gotta get out of here now.
Well, it's very convenient that now the front of the fuselage is off, so... Or the cockpit, rather. Gonna need a bigger boat.
Now there's a shark? Now come at me, shark!
It's a gray reef shark. Not interested in us. Let's go.
Are you sure? A shark is a shark.
Oh, okay.
Thought this was the right time, but then didn't know if it was the right time. But I guess no time's the right time.
I don't...
I guess.
Today, Junior.
I know you can't tell because we're underwater, but I'm on my knees right now.
Uh-huh.
I mean, you're not,
Julia,
but
Will
fair
you marry
enough.
me?
I'll allow it.
Oh crap.
Alex, I'm sorry. I mean, we almost just died.
Julia, I'm serious.
Alex, wow. What a goddamn story.
How's it
Yeah, I
end?
mean, how many
Yes!
proposals
I'll marry
start
the
after
shit out
almost
of you.
dying in a World War II plane underwater? I don't think that's
All right,
smart,
handsome hero.
but
You want to get on with our escape from
I
the
guess
crumbling death trap?
you know, to anyone
Flip, this is
who has
Julia.
proposed
We're coming back up.
underwater, did you
Over.
put the ring on underwater too?
Hey, where'd that other boat come from?
And we're going to have a kaboom.
Wait, Julia, we gotta decompress here.
Whoa!
Damn!
What the fuck? We gotta get
Fortunately,
Wait, we have to decompress.
I know what that was.
up there. Damn it. Yeah, okay. Decompress, right.
Reluctant.
This is taking too long. This is torture.
Just a few more seconds.
You don't want to get the
Okay, now,
bends.
go, go!
Hey, what the hell is going on?
What the hell happened?
It's cool, man. Everything's all right now.
It was more like cooking with gasoline. Literally.
Nothing. Your brother just took it upon himself to blow up my grill.
Conrad, what is wrong with you? What was up with that other boat?
These fishing guys came by and ran into the dive line. Whatever. Who cares, right? What I want to know is, what'd you guys find?
Well, we found the plane, and it is huge. Full of cool stuff.
And it's
Oh my
now,
god, you
like,
guys!
broken.
Can you all just shut up for like 1 second?
Holy shit! Dude, bro, congrats!
Nicely done. Come up and let's celebrate.
It's party time. And my favorite character out of these games.